Howdy folks, and welcome back to Real Steel. All right, today's mission, we got a big surprise coming in next week. As I don't know if I'm going to post that before or after, but we had a little bit of a run-in at an auction up north. Those that follow along and know me personally know real well exactly what I'm talking about, and they know that I have a problem, much like an addict. So you got to have infrastructure when you've got a collection on this kind of a magnitude. My buddy Alan and I were at an auction a couple weeks prior, and we're like, hey, we got to move some big shit down at one of his properties. And he's, oh, look at this forklift. So we picked it up on a total gamble that it ran. We didn't even look at it. Really, totally don't ever recommend doing that because, man, you can really get yourself in a bind. Luckily, I'm known to pull a rabbit out of a hat once in a while. So today's mission, in anticipation of next week's mission, I have to get our lift going. Well, let's unveil it right about now. 1991 Military M-10K Lull Telehandler. Yep. Yeah, look at this bad boy. This is what happens when you get on the auction, completely unhinged. And yeah, I gotta say, this one was a total gamble, but man, it paid off because it runs really well, it operates really well. I'm actually really happy with it. Just got a bunch of work done on it, just fired it up, got all the functions working. Look at these forks. I mean, granted, I don't have the biggest feet in the world, but that's a big freaking fork. Anyway, but this is how we're going to start moving some stuff around. This is actually over at the museum in Vista that we volunteer at, but this is our personal lift that we use to move our shit around. So, yeah, look at this bad boy. This thing's huge. So, anyway, just a quick little walk around. It's, hemorrhaging oil like the Exxon Valdez. It's all military equipment, really. But, yeah, look at this thing. Now, weird feature. Look at that fork pocket right there. And right there. And there's a safety cable right there. Right there. Those are set up to have a piggyback forklift on the back for more ballast. Yeah, isn't that pretty neat? So, anyway, had to reconnect all the hoses, new hoses, a lot more work to go yet, but I think we're going to be ready to go. All right, buckle up. It's going to get real loud here in a minute. We're going to have to edit some stuff out, but here's a quick behind the dash. 4 speeds forward and reverse. Power shuttle, both directions. Everything drives around really well. It's 4-wheel steering. You can steer it with regular 4-wheel steering, round steering, just with the front wheels, which is for like more precision stuff, and then crab steer, or what the military refers to as oblique. I can't believe they can pronounce that. Anyway, this low hour unit, 2,505 hours. Looks like it's been maintained really well, runs really good. Look at all of the levers in this thing. I mean, my God. Transfer case engagements right here for 4-wheel drive. Then we've got the tilt for the machine, and then these control the forks. So you can slide them individually right and left, or you can side shift them as a pair. One stick controls up and down and boom in and out. This stick controls the fork tilt, and then the carriage travel forward and backward, which is the part at which the main boom hinges from. Isn't that neat? And then on top, we got a little button right here, and that runs that dog leg out there. I'm going to try to get as clear a video as I can, but it's kind of hard to do all of this at once. But anyhow, let's fire it up real quick. there we have it. I still need to work on the telescope feature right here. I was one fitting short to make that work. I miscalculated when I got my fitting and hose order together. But yeah, you can see this is a bunch of new Parker hoses. Still got to package all that up, but yeah, it's a real peach to work on in here. You know, you got all these nice vent holes to work through, but you got to like put your hand through this side and then like use your camera on the other side. It's quite fun. And also the cool thing is like the main lift is right like at your window. Like I'm touching it. Yeah, that's a little scary. But hey, you know what? Function over form all day, every day. All right, so here we go. And this is, man, really kind of blown away. This is a cool machine. 4-wheel drive. Oh yeah, look at all those hoses. Oh man, how many of those don't leak? Not many. All right, really cool half door feature. If I can remember how to use it here. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, half door. Boom, 4 safeties. Very nice. That way, you get a nice breeze through here in the summertime. You can close it up here in the wintertime. Trying to do this all one-handed. Anyway, there it is. And yeah, that's how she goes. All right, folks, stay tuned. We're going to be using this thing a lot here in the upcoming couple of weeks. So you're about to see this featured as kind of like a main staple in what we're doing. All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share with your friends. Share with your family. Hell, tell everyone you know. We need all the help we can get. We're back at it making videos almost full time. All right, folks. Y'all have a good one.